Hello there everybody, and welcome to my newest long form video. And I just wanted to go on a little rant about this LEGO set being the UCS Luke's Land Speeder, which came out in 2022 and retailed for $250, I think. I'll look it up and put the actual price on the screen. But yeah, I just really wanted to go on a rant about this set, and I thought that could be a video that could get some views, could not get some views. Let's see. Seriously, this set has no reason to exist. Seriously, who is actually wanting a Luke's Land Speeder? Now, I understand saying that we need it just because LEGO loves loves the vehicle and all that, but like, we did not need this set whatsoever. Just, why? Why did LEGO make it? Because Luke's Land Speeder is known as one of the most remade vehicles in LEGO Star Wars history. The first one came out in 1999, and yeah, this is a good set for the time, and, you know, it makes sense. You know, it's an iconic vehicle, and, you know, they didn't have as much to go off of back then as they do now. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Next up was in 2004 in the Mos Eisley Cantina, which makes sense because the Cantina would not have sold well on its own, so they had to throw in the Luke's Land Speeder to make it more easy to sell. Then in 2010 we got another one, and yeah, that's really it. They just upgraded it because the last two would have been outdated by then. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then sort of again in 2012 with this Microfighter at a Comic-Con exclusive. So, you know, it's kind of getting to a little annoying with all these land speeders, but, you know, it's exclusive, so, you know, not everybody has to deal with it. Then in 2014, we got another one in the Mos Eisley Cantina. So, yeah, except this time the Cantina would have sold well on its own, so it really had no purpose to be there. And then we got the next one in 2017, which really makes no sense since there was one around 3 years prior. But yeah, this is the one that I actually own, and I'm working on rebuilding it right now. Who knows when that'll actually get finished, though. But yeah, this is a pretty good one. And we finally got our last one in 2020. You know what? I'm starting to notice a pattern here. And yeah, this is a pretty good set, but it did get a lot of flack from the time because the 2017 had only retired a year prior from whenever this came out, so there was only 1 year of downtime between each set, so that was kind of stupid, and they barely changed up the build that much. So yeah, that was pretty stupid on LEGO's end, but they had a good reason for it. They wanted to have one on shelves alongside the UCS MBS Mos Eisley Cantina, which you know, that makes sense. Why not just include it in the Cantina and make it an extra $30? I don't know. And then we got this one in 2022, which literally nobody wanted. I mean, seriously, why? Just, LEGO, we know how much you love this vehicle, but geez, it did not deserve its own UCS set. You guys must have really been out of ideas. Because, I mean, seriously. Here, you know what? We're going to go through some sets that would have made much better UCS sets back then. Remember, this would have been 2022, so, again, if something's like a modern set, that's just because it wasn't around back then. A UCS Ghost, a UCS Jedi Interceptor, a UCS Imperial Shuttle, a UCS Naboo Starfighter, a UCS Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, a UCS Tantive 4, UCS ATST, a UCS Jango Fett Slave 1, a UCS Mandalorian Starfighter, a UCS ATTE. A UCS Bark Speeder would have been better than this. Well, that's debatable. It depends on what version of a Bark Speeder they're going off of. But I think a Bark Speeder would have sold a lot better. A UCS TIE Bomber, a UCS Nebula B Frigate, a UCS Enterprise. Even though I despise Star Trek with every fiber of my being, it still would have been cooler than a UCS Land Speeder. A UCS Death Star, a UCS First Order Star Destroyer. But yeah, those are all of the sets that would have been much better in its place. This set did have a good minifigure selection for a Luke's Land Speeder, which this was the first time we ever got the dual molded leg C-3PO, so that was cool. And then it came with a Farm Boy Luke, so yay, I guess. I do also really like the windshield piece, because, I mean, it looks pretty cool, but, you know, it has no use for it outside of the set, unless they do like a UCS car. Heck, you can even find this set for less than retail price being $240, and I've seen some going for $210, like a little more, a little less than that. So I just thought that was interesting. Now don't get me wrong, this is a good build. It just has no reason to exist. But yeah, I just want to know why LEGO decided to make this set. I'm very glad it's retired. And I hope we don't see another Luke's Land Speeder for at least another 5 years. I honestly don't see this set being that memorable. I think in the next 10 years, there's going to not be that big of a remembrance for it, but I do think it'll have its own little fan base, and, you know, if you like the set, good for you, but personally, I just think it's stupid. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, leave a dislike. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing, because if I get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll do a toothpaste reveal.